Wouldn't it be great if life came with an instruction book? You put tab A into slot B and you create all the success. But really, life can be really confusing. It can have you drifting around, lost, and not knowing where to go, and have you wondering, what the hell has gone wrong with my life? Why can't I move to where I want to go? And then you end up following someone else's instructions. So you end up living their dream, their life, in a state of struggle. But we don't have an instruction book. We end up following other people's guidelines. We follow other people's ideals. And then we're left, when we get to around 50 years old, saying, what on earth happened to my life? Now, there's so many people in the world who are in that state of delusion, wondering, why haven't I moved forward? What's holding me back from attempting to be ultra happy, ultra successful, ultra healthy? It's what you think. It's what you believe. It's the story you keep telling yourself over and over again. It's that limiting action you won't do when you know you should be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and doing that run so that you become healthy. One of the traits that all successful people have is make sure they put exercise at number one. First thing in the morning, most people don't want to do it. Hell, I don't want to do it. But we find a way to justify not doing it. The second successful trait of our business is personal development. And yet, after 10 years, you end up taking it for granted. You end up looking at it as a habit, an annoyance, and you wonder why your results don't come in. And then the third part of our business is about calling people, marketing, speaking to people about our business and really getting involved in the business. Now, if you're not getting the results you want, what tends to happen is you look at all the blame and all the problem of everyone else. Now, one of my biggest regrets is I've never been able to publicly read anything. Now, I've tried, even there was one part of this book that I'm talking about today, I tried to read the first page. Well, when I read it over and over again, you wouldn't have known, you thought I was a drunk man. And I could not understand why. I just can't follow the words. My mind takes off at 100 miles an hour that way. So in one way you haven't got control of your mind. It's very perceptive on what it's reading and can put it into pattern, but it's not the actual message coming out of the book. And I think that's what happens with people who aren't sure with what they want. I mean, you can meet people down at the shop and they look like they're having the time of their life and they've got stories and they've got experiences. Yet halfway through the conversation there comes a line of words, a reaction that is so foreign from where they are that you all of a sudden have caught them out going, well, life isn't as grand. And we do that to everyone. So the question is today, and for the start of May, what do you want your life to be? Do you really know what you want your life to be? That's the question. And I believe most people don't. I believe most people fall into the 9-to-5 routine because it's a form of security. Business is a bit hard. You've got commitments for family, schooling, mortgage, car repayments, all those sort of things. You know deep down, and we know as marketers and people who are promoting our business, that people want to try this business. But what if I should go to the safety line? Well, there's a thing known with cattle, sphere of influence. Now, how it works is when you've got a wild beast, he'll only let you come so close. So, and the moment you move inside his sphere of influence, he'll move away or he'll try and run over you. So what you need to be able to do is to break that sphere of influence down. You need to be able to step in, step away, give him a bit of room, move back a bit closer until to the point he's comfortable with you coming in and out. Now we need to do that with our own fears and beliefs. We need to be able to say, let's push ourselves a bit outside the circle here. Let's make sure I can come back a bit, have a go at it, push yourself beyond where you are. That's what philosophy is. Philosophy is applying something new to learn something new. It's about learning something different from someone else and applying it. It's not a theory. Look, you can learn anything, but if you don't use it, what's the point of learning it? That's why Google turned up. You can Google everything. Hell, if you don't even know how to change a tyre, you don't have to learn about it anymore. You can just whack on the Google, how do you change a car on a VE Commodore or a BMW X5? There's going to be someone with a video who can show you how to do that. So you don't even have to remember it. Now, you go back to my father's era, and my era when we grew up, we were jackrabbits, there was no computers, there was no phones. We had two-way radios, and we had 32-volt electricity. Now, if something broke, we didn't go into town to fix it up. We had to find a way to make it work, because we were miles, 100k, 200k from town sometimes on a big place. So we didn't have those luxuries. Today we have everything around us. We have a video on a camera that is as good as anything you can show on telly. Hell, reporters today love people who do videos and things because they don't even have to get off their bum and do anything. They'll just grab it off social media, reference you, and all of a sudden they've got their story. So today is probably one of the most exciting periods in the world to be in business because you have everything at your fingertips. You have every opportunity to go out and try something new, explore something new, and even learn how to do it without buying it. That's how exciting it is. Now, if you go back to a traditional business, you're going to need $60,000 to $90,000 and above to have something that can turn over $120,000 to $300,000 a year. You're going to have to invest a lot of money. Where online has opened the opportunity for you to go out and try a business, fail quickly. That's the rule of business, fail quickly. If you fail, get out of it. You can only lose a certain amount of money. If you fail slowly, which a lot of traditional businesses do, you lose a lot of money. So May is really about educating you on my business, on what we do, how it works, and giving you some ideas on why I believe you should be looking at a business like mine. And if you're at all interested in personal development and you want to look at mastering all of those little annoying things that frustrate you, or the little annoying things that frustrate you from someone else, here's a golden opportunity to jump on, ask a few questions and get involved and get all your answers. Because there's not many businesses you can buy for $5,000 to $7,000 that can earn you $100,000 in a year. It just doesn't work that way. And we want to show you what we have to offer. We want to see whether our philosophy of business suits the way you want to live your life. So this is Peter from PentonLifestyle.com. Have a great day.